Welcome to another Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV video. Well, today, people, we are back. I had to take a couple of days off for some personal issues, but we are back now, people. And in today's video, we're going to show you this incident or this situation that happened with the kidnapping and abduction of 7-year-old Jamal White. Okay, my people, so I need y'all to watch the videos that I've put together and pay attention and listen to everything, and then I'm gonna give my commentary after the videos have completed. So if this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and I thank you for tuning in to Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. Now, people, let's hop into the video. What you're now looking at is a surveillance footage that was taken from, I guess, one of the neighbor's house, and it shows the day little Jamal, that's Jamal on the screen right there, was kidnapped and abducted. And I'm telling you, people, this case has a lot of twists in it. Okay, so let's check out this video, and then y'all can leave a comment in the comment section.
Got him. He's with the police.
On July 11th, 2025, 7-year-old Jamal White Jr. was kidnapped at gunpoint outside his father's home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The boy's screams were heard around the internet. The suspects initially intended to rob the child's mother, Siobhan Williams, who is reportedly known to local authorities as a drug dealer. When they were unable to locate her, they went for the father, Jamal D. White Sr. As you can see from the video, this dude ran in the house like a straight punk, leaving his son outside. Without really thinking things through, one of the suspects grabbed Jamal Jr. and forced him into a white Jeep Renegade. Surveillance footage and those screams for daddy went viral. An Amber Alert was issued that evening. After nearly 24 hours of searching, Jamal Jr. was found safe on July 12th at a home near North 39th Street and Lloyd Avenue, approximately 6.5 miles from where he was abducted. Here's where you realize that Jamal needs a new family. Police made multiple arrests at 2 locations. At the recovery site, 25-year-old Corey Williams was taken into custody. He was found hiding in an attic where Jamal Jr. was located. Corey was arrested for a probation violation. Authorities also reported that Jamal had a methamphetamine pill in his pocket when he was found. At the original scene of the abduction, police arrested 2 27-year-old males, including Amilo White, the child's uncle and the twin brother of Jamal Sr., for allegedly firing a gun at a passing vehicle during or after the incident. Another man whose name has not been released, was booked on tentative charges of resisting and obstructing an officer. Siobhan Williams, the child's mother, was arrested for a probation violation. Authorities stated she was uncooperative during the investigation, despite reportedly receiving more than 40 ransom calls from the suspects the night of the kidnapping. Law enforcement believes she may have been familiar with the individuals involved, but refused to provide information. While say they didn't think it through, they were asking the mom for $100,000. Where was this broke bee going to get $100,000 from? Jamal D. White Sr., the boy's father, was taken into custody for questioning. He later took to Facebook to express frustration over how he was treated during the investigation, writing, "Y'all are foul for spreading these false narratives. Even the police are treating me like I'm a bad guy. All that's ever mattered to me is my son being okay. I still haven't even seen my son face to face. They had me locked up all day while my child was still missing. I don't owe anybody anything, only my baby Jamal." Sure didn't look that way when that man went I show speed mode to that front door. In summary, the child is safe. There are rumors that the mom organized this for a GoFundMe play, but that's hearsay. The only thing I want to know is if the dad, son, and twin uncle were really all named Jamal, or this news article just for it wrong.
In court today, the uncle of the Milwaukee boy taken from his home, sparking a statewide Amber Alert. Prosecutors say 27-year-old Jamal White fired several shots at a car driving slowly right near the family home at 61st and Eustis the day after 7-year-old Jamal White was abducted. Police found the little boy safe on Saturday. According to the criminal complaint, White told investigators he shot at the car because, quote, he was scared for his family and he hid the gun behind the house in a wooded area. A father and son in that car were not hit. They claim they were trying to help in the search for the missing boy.
You allegedly were shooting at this car that was occupied by two people and did not hit the car at all. At all. So even if you were defending yourself, you didn't even make contact with the people that you were supposed to defending yourself from.
Now, we heard quite a few in that video footage that I just shown you. You know, mom's allegedly being a drug dealer. Persons who are involved in the kidnapping is calling the moms demanding money, over $100,000. The father, after even got arrested or based on suspicion, went on Facebook saying he don't like how he's being treated. So you see where this has become one big mess. One big mess in the black community. And we keep doing it to ourselves. Now, where did it go from you want to extort the mom, you went after the dad, but yet still you snatched up the little Jamal. For what? When did the kids now become part of the equation? Is that what's going on in the black community now? Is that's what we turn to? Is that what it is? Now we need some brothers to start stepping up and standing up for these kids, regardless if it's friends or family or enemies. But we got to start standing up for the kids, and it's a way to do that. And I'm going to share it as we go along in this video. But let's watch some more of the video clippings.
Let's get right to some breaking news in the dramatic kidnapping of a Milwaukee boy at gunpoint. A second man has now been charged, 38-year-old Fabian Johnson, as prosecutors lay out their case into the abduction of Jamal White. The case sparked an Amber Alert, but police found the little boy safe the next day. 12 News' Duke Carter has that new criminal complaint, and Duke, Johnson has been charged with kidnapping.
Hey, prosecutors say Johnson is one of the two men who jumped out of the truck and kidnapped the little boy outside of his home. This is on July 11th. So we want to show you all surveillance video from that kidnapping at 61st and Eustis. The complaint says Johnson is the person chasing White's dad into the home at gunpoint, and the complaint also says a 14-year-old boy chased White up the driveway, snatched him, and putting him into the getaway car. Investigators say Johnson, 25-year-old Corey Williams, and a 14-year-old plan to rob someone they believe to be a local drug dealer. Prosecutors say Williams told them that person is Siobhan Williams, Jamal's mom. Well, Williams, according to the records, admitted to being the getaway driver, and he was seen in court last week.
What you also said to the police is that when the mother did not meet you guys to pay the ransom, for a little while, you thought about hurting that kid. Those are your words in the criminal complaint.
That's a lie.
Okay, well, it's on tape. And we'll find out if it's a lie or not.
Clearly, y'all didn't watch it then.
Duke, as you mentioned, that was Williams in court. Johnson was in court for the first time yesterday.
Yeah, the court commissioner ordered him to not have contact with the other suspects, as well as Jamal White or Jamal's parents. The commissioner set Johnson's bond at $200,000.
Duke Carter reporting live for us in the newsroom this morning. We should note investigators say the boy's mother impeded the investigation. She's in custody on a probation hold, but has not been charged in connection to the abduction. Duke, thanks for that update.
Here's what's also important. According to the criminal complaint, prosecutors said investigators found a cell phone on Fabian Johnson when they arrested him. Now, on that cell phone was an ADT security system application, which had video showing Johnson wearing all black and holding a red Solo cup near 39th and Lloyd hours before the abduction. The criminal complaint said the video shows Johnson getting into a white Jeep, and also said investigators found the red Solo cup inside the Jeep after the abduction. Police found Jamal White the day after the abduction near 39th and Lloyd, the same intersection. The ADT video captured Johnson before the abduction.
First time.
State of Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
One of the accused abductors in court. Corey Williams charged with kidnapping 7-year-old Jamal White, setting off a statewide Amber Alert.
Williams enlisted the help of a 14-year-old to develop a plan to help him rob somebody who he believed to be a local drug dealer.
A complaint and search warrant indicates the alleged drug dealer is Siobhan Williams, Jamal's mom.
You could have easily said, don't take that kid. Don't bring that kid in this car. You didn't do that.
This search warrant says the abductors took the little boy to a home here near 39th and Lloyd, where he watched cartoons and played Legos. It's also here he heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone. Police say phone records document the kidnappers calling the mother's phone upwards of 40 times. They were demanding, quote, $100,000 and jewelry in exchange for the child.
How do we know all the details of this? It's because the defendant himself told us.
Corey Williams in court Friday, at times shaking his head, even challenging the court commissioner.
What you also said to the police is that when the mother did not meet you guys to pay the ransom, for a little while, you thought about hurting that kid. Those are your words in the criminal complaint.
That's a lie.
Okay, well, it's on tape. And we'll find out if it's a lie or not.
Clearly, y'all didn't watch it then.
Ultimately, the abductor's bail set at $100,000.
Now, I have to say this, and I must keep the focus on the children, focus on the child, because that's my main concern. But, you know, when do we start snatching kids because you can't get the money that the so-called alleged mom who's a drug dealer and you're demanding from her? Now you put the kid in the equation. When did this all started? The kids are not off limit anymore when it comes to these things. This is just crazy, and you know, we're going to try to see if there's a solution, because I think there's solutions. I think that the solution just be going over people's head, but it's real simple. It's real simple, but what this just shows you that you never know who may want to snatch your kid away. And it's not always the enemy that you may think. It may be one of your own family members, as we see what transpired in this situation. And it's just crazy. but at least it's shedding some light of the situation that's going on in the United States. That so many people of different walks of life may not have came across this story. But like I said, this story happened from July 11th in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're bringing it to the forefront right now. Just let you know that this is still going on. Kids still getting missing. And I don't worry about the views and the likes on this video. My thing is, at least if we could get this message out and it save one person, save one kid from being kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, abducted or whatever, even running away from home, then we did our job here at Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. You know, it's time that we find a way to stop our children from being missing. Too many of them go missing. Too many. And we just need to organize together, find a way to unite, and a lot of these things could stop happening. We just got to find a way to make that fist. Then we becomes powerful. Because the children are the future. The children are the future. They're not the past. They're the future. And if we don't do what we need to do to protect the future, and we're still living in this present state, and this present state ain't really take us nowhere, then we got to protect the future, which is the children. Which are the children. So that's the first step. Because remember, we can't save everybody. A lot of people are older and they're set in their own ways. And you can't blame them for that. Because what they was taught by their parents and what their parents was taught by their parents is the trend. It's an indoctrination that you all go through until you come into that knowledge where you could not have an understanding of seeing things for what they are, not what they appear to be. But to move away from that and say, we have to focus on the children. We have to find a way to protect our children from outside forces and from internal forces. So don't tell me that it can't be done. Oh, Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV, this may be, a task that seems impossible. No, it's not impossible. We don't need everybody. We don't need everybody. We just need a few good people who will be willing to stand up for this cause. Because not everybody's going to be with you when it's time for that cause. But here, for standing up and protecting the children, yeah, we definitely need that. We definitely need that. So regardless of what's being said and what's being done, we definitely need to find a way to, instead of being them separated fingers on your hand when you stretch your hand out and you spread your, you open your fingers and stuff, then make that fist. And you see how powerful that fist can become. But it's just crazy, my people, of what we see going on. And like I said, it can be stopped, but it's going to take a collective effort on everybody to accomplish this. But it can be accomplished. So with that said, my people, I hope you have enjoyed this video. And please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this whole thing. Black children gone missing and stuff like that. And I thank you for watching. And make sure you keep on the lookout for Jamaica Vibes Entertainment video. And for the next video. Because the next video will be even more interesting than the last video. Thank you for watching.